This video is a very quick video about fixing techniques. So let's start with this young man who has an unfortunate attack of acne. And so one of the fixing techniques we'll need for him will be to use the spot healing brush. So we've got a whole series. I'm not going to use them all, but I'll use most of them. So the spot healing brush, that enables me to get into this image and remove his spots. You just need to make sure that your spot healing tool is about twice the size of the spot, and then it'll do the job nicely. So we can work around that. The next tool is the red eye tool, specifically for cameras, old-fashioned cameras with flashes. You're drawing a box about twice the size, so something like that, and that will target the red eye. Just go back. If I did it a little bit, I'd get it bang in the middle, so you really kind of want it twice the size, and then it will find the red eye for you. Moving on, bags under the eyes. For that, I might use the healing brush tool or the patch tool. So I'm going to try the patch tool. And how the patch tool works is I draw around the area I want to fix. So I'm going to take that area there, and I take it to a piece of skin that is nice, basically, and it's going to meld this bit of skin in with this bit of skin, and there you go, it's disappeared. So that's quite a nice, easy way. Just be careful, you want to take the area and no more and move it across, and it's melding one color into the other. So it's not like the clone stamp tool, which will create a kind of hard effect. It will dump the pixels on top. So in the case of wrinkles, I could use that tool, but it might be a little bit awkward. So for instance, if I take that wrinkle and then I pull it to a reasonable bit of skin, sometimes it leaves this sort of indent. It looks like she's had an operation or something. So you don't really want that. So I'm just going to revert back. So in this case, I'm going to try the healing brush tool. The healing brush tool, I'm going to option click to take where I would like to take from, and I'm just going to lay on top. So it's very much like the clone stamp tool as well, but it melds the pixels rather than dumps the pixels. Okay, and you've got to be careful because you can still get odd things happening with the skin. So you want to make sure that maybe you're picking from different parts of the skin. Don't just click and draw and keep going with the same sort of refocus, re-click, so it's moving about the lady's skin, and you can see that's doing quite a good job as well. So finally, I just really want to show you the difference between the clone stamp tool here and the healing brush tool here. Content aware we'll come back to later. If I use the clone stamp tool, and I'm going to use it to create a third eye, I've option clicked on the eye and I'm painting that eye on there. Then I'm going to move to the healing brush tool. I'm going to do the same with this, option click, and then I'm going to do this. You can see that's gentler. It's got a softer intonation, and it's melding with the underlying skin so it's not dumping the pixels on top. And that's the difference between the two. You sometimes work with both in the same picture to get the effect you want. The tip for using it is that reselection. Don't just accept the first option and click. You know, you need to be, let's go back to Mrs. Wrinkles here. You need to be thinking about, okay, if I'm going to option click from here, I might need to take from somewhere else. Just keep, and then I might have caused a bit of chaos, so I'm just going to go in and fix it. And I'm continually, not click, 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 but I'm continually kind of refocusing where I want to take that information from. So it can come up over here and maybe come down here. Just continually refocusing. And be careful that you don't just pick up another wrinkle and plonk it on